Hi guys, Chris here from the Azon 7-day Ninja traffic system. Got a quick video for you here about the Google Plus Hangout coaching, and you will be able to read the details below this video on the page, but I wanted to do a quick video to go over some of the points on the page and to tell you what you actually get in the Google Plus Hangout coaching. I'll make this video quite short, and I will start with why the Google Plus Hangout coaching. Very simply, it allows me to help more of you from one place. So instead of the one-on-one coaching, which is very time extensive for both of us, it means meeting up and going over action plans, and it's very good, but obviously I have to charge for my time and it can get expensive because it's one-on-one coaching and I have to be doing that with you. With the Google Plus Hangout coaching, nothing changes, but it allows me to help some of you that might not have gone for the one-on-one coaching. So it allows me to help more people. But why for you? When we ask that question, why should you consider the coaching? You can see on this page, I'll give the example, I'll run through it really quickly. It's very much like this. Now I know everyone has their opinions on coaching. Okay, so whether you think it's a good thing or a bad thing, you are entitled to your opinion, and that's fair enough. But everything is a philosophy. So the way I look at it, in what really helped me in business was this is like Jim Rohn. If you haven't read any of his books, do check him out. He's really helped me with my business, and one of the things he taught me was that everything is just a philosophy. And you have to ask whether your philosophy serves you. So your thoughts about things and so on. If you're not getting the results you're after, you sort of go through your philosophies, and not to go too deep on it. But here's my philosophy on coaching, and we see you can obviously read it below. I'll touch on it really quickly. You'll see below that I ask you to think of a star, Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, and whoever you think of. When you see them on the red carpet, they always look their best, always dressed immaculately and look in prime physical shape. And the example I gave was a Hollywood personal trainer. Now that essentially is coaching. But when we look at what a personal trainer does, they don't actually do anything different than what you could do yourself. Basically it works out. It's a psychological thing. If you eat well and you went on a diet and you ate well and you kept that up and you did exercise, unless you had a medical problem that would stop you losing weight, you would lose weight. And if you kept it up and increased it, you would essentially get in really, really good shape. So you can do that yourself, but people will pay, not just Hollywood stars, but people will pay thousands and thousands of dollars for a personal trainer. Now that is because, and this is basically, you'll see below, that is because you will try harder with a coach or a personal trainer there. The example I gave, wrapping it round to fitness instructors or personal trainer, was if I asked you to do as many press-ups as you can. I think the example I gave was like 30 press-ups. You might do 10, you might do 20, you might do 30, depending on how easy it is for you. But if you found it difficult, you're going to stop at some point. Now, if you had your personal trainer stood there and they told you to do it, I'm not saying you'd be able to suddenly do the whole 30 without problems, but you'd push that little bit harder. And that's my whole point. That's what this stuff is all about. Here's what's good, bringing it back round to Amazon sites or anything you're doing online. And you'll see below as well a point I bring up. The key to making money online with Amazon or anywhere is consistency and building the habits that will allow you to work on your business at times that you set. Now I was going to say ideally every day, but I know that's not the case for everyone, depending on how hard you work, what time commitments you have. But you do need to get to a stage where you're working on your business at certain points. You set aside those certain points and you work on it. And all you have to do is, when you look at coaching, in my mind, to bring this to a sort of the why, sort of close off the why, is coaching works because it helps you build the consistency. It helps you stop getting hit by the blocks and get the answers you need and work on what you need to. I'm going to talk about what you get in the Google Plus Hangout coaching and exactly what we cover, but basically it will be 2 30-minute sessions a week where we will cover everything to do with building a profitable Amazon site, and other stuff, going a bit more in depth as well, like authority sites, SEO updates. But the main areas are niche selection, and we're going to be covering it in a point so you get fastest results. That's the whole purpose of this Google Plus Hangout coaching, so you get super fast results. The niche selection will be based around absolutely red hot products that you can position really well on the search engines and that will make you the most money. I will actually, in the coaching, pick out products for you and product ideas, and we will have a look at some products together, and you can obviously ask questions and why I picked the product and any questions that you have. We will also be covering, this isn't all in one session, this is sort of throughout, like there's 2 sessions a week, and we'll cover all of this stuff. Content creation. Content creation is the hardest thing because that's what blocks people. If we're honest, it's hard work creating content, and it can be a bit mind-numbing, and it can, if you've got the sort of half block, so if you're thinking, well, I'll give this a go, and you sit down and you have to start writing content, it can very quickly become very hard to do. So in the content creation part, I will tell you content creation methods that build the habits you need and make it fast and easy for you, and show you several different techniques that you can use to create unique content fast and easy. There will be information on the new site building for 2015. That is a site building service where I will actually be breaking it down and showing you why it works and why it's really, it's the quickest way, in my opinion, to get a site out there, to explore a niche, explore a set of products, get sales and make money. We'll be covering the theme, the SEO, the setup, and also inside the Google Plus Hangout classrooms, for want of a better, it's not brilliant calling it a classroom, so think of it like coaching, but it will be fun. I'm going to be doing a live step-by-step site. This is going to be an evergreen niche, so it's going to be one that's sort of all year round, and I'll be showing you real-time results and exactly how I build the site, so you can see how quickly you can get a site up and running that is profitable. And also I will be showing you how to flip sites, something that I haven't covered before. It's well worth getting this coaching just for the flipping part of the course, because for those of you that have sites out there and you want to know how to sell them and what makes a profitable site, I'll be running through. I'll be running whether you need sales first, what to do if you haven't got sales, how you can establish yourself as a site flipper, so you build ready-made sites and so on. We're going to be covering it all. There will also be practical side. Every classroom, if you will, or every session, there will be a step-by-step action plan and downloadable PDFs for you to follow for your first site, for those that want to get a site up and running. If you've already got sites, you can still follow it, because you can build your first site, and there will be a 3-month plan for an Amazon affiliate business. That will be well worth joining for, because I'm going to give you a 3-month plan on how you can go from now, stay consistent, follow the coaching, and have a business from now to 3 months. Now, chances are, I've put 3 months as a sort of ballpark figure. Chances are, if you're really dedicated, you stay with it and you absolutely give it your all, you can get results a lot quicker than 3 months. I'm not talking about a few sales, I'm talking about the time it takes to build a wage replacing business, and that's what it's all about. 3-month plan for that. And it really is about consistency. That's what you should be using the coaching for. I'll just end and tell you who this coaching isn't for, or rather who it is and who it isn't for, because you can sort of place it in your own mind who it isn't for. If you're looking for a push button system, I've said this in many videos and I'll just cover it now. I've never found anything, any plugin or any theme or any software that does everything for you. Now, if you find it and if you're making money with one, hats off to you. Keep it to yourself, keep it closely guarded, and fair enough, you found something gold. I'm not saying that tools and software and plugins are bad, don't get me wrong. I'm saying they should be used in conjunction with a business you are building. Every single business I've had online in Amazon or ClickBank, every single product I've built in ClickBank, every single Amazon site I've built had to be worked on. But here's the cool thing. If you are prepared to work, if you're prepared to set goals, we're going to do a little bit of a goal workshop inside where I can show you how to set goals, or at least how I set goals out of the material that I've read that have helped me with it. And we'll be going through it step by step. And what will happen is you will have more motivation. This is hopefully what will happen. You'll have more motivation, you'll enjoy it. You'll get rid of the blocks because we'll be going through and answering your questions, and you'll be able to get the support you need. And then thirdly, practical stuff. You'll be able to just get the stuff done and ready. And a bit like the fitness instructor example, you're more likely to get the stuff done and ready for the next session. So you will be building a business, we'll be building one all together, and you'll be getting results with a room full of people. It's going to be great fun. It's not to be like a work, quote unquote, work thing that's all very serious and so on. It's just about getting you results as fast as possible. So if you want an Amazon business in 2015 and you're prepared to give everything it takes, which isn't as much as you think, it just requires I know I say it again and again, but the consistency. Let me show you how to get that consistency. Let me give you an action plan to do it and cover every single area, all ready, all brand new, all updated for 2015 with SEO stuff, and let's go for it. This is for people that really want to go for it. As I say, you're not looking for sort of push button systems, or you're not looking for cheats, if you will, because I've never found any. It's hard work, but we make it fun. And when the results start coming, when you get sales in, you know that you will have more than enough motivation to carry on. I see a lot of people, what happens is they build a site, they promote it sort of half-heartedly, and then they get sales and they start coming in, and many a time have I received a message saying, Chris, I've got some sales and I wish I'd worked harder on the site. So this is what the coaching's about. Grab your space below, read through the page because it sort of covers in more detail exactly what you get. Grab your spot. I've decided to offer a discount on the spot. Some of you will remember that this was going to be $299 per person. For a limited time, $149. That gives you a month of training and access to every single session. So we're going to be covering a lot of stuff. As I say, there's a few mystery things that we're going to be covering. One of them I've told you, so it's not a mystery, but the flipping sites is sort of adding on to it. And I'm going to tell you the other one right now. I'm not going to keep it a mystery. The other one will be authority sites. I haven't touched on authority sites that much. For those of you that want to make the big bucks, I'm going to show you how to take a site that you've set up that's making money and really push it into something that is on the web and a go-to resource in a niche, something a bit different. So going to be great fun, guys. I'm excited to do it with you. Live sessions. Once you order now, you click here and you get you'll get sent to a page that gets you sent to a Google Plus group. Then you're sent in the Google Plus group, and then you will see a special introduction video from me of exactly what we're going to cover. You can watch that today, and all of the sessions will be recorded, so you can watch them through and ask questions even when they're not live, so to speak. You have all the sessions to go through, and I will be checking for questions and covering it through. The first session will start on Thursday, so you really I wanted to start the first session today, but as it's just getting this out there. I want as many people to join as possible that want it. So the first live session will be on Thursday with full details inside. Really glad to have you with me. I really want to go through this. I'm looking forward to it. It's new to me doing like live sessions and so on. So we have some great fun and we really get rocking for 2015. So change your life. Literally, I know that sounds sort of a bit eggy and a bit over the top, but if you ask yourself these questions, if you are prepared to give it 100%, now you don't have to be good at this stuff, but you will have to be prepared to learn. If you're prepared to stop bouncing around from thing to thing, I'm not saying that's what you are doing, that's where I was. If you're prepared to stop that and actually work on one business and get results, grab the spot, get inside, all you need to do is come armed with a pen and paper and questions, and we go through the whole thing, and you'll be able to see a live site get built and pretty much everything that you're going to need to know about how not just to build an Amazon affiliate business, but how to flip sites, how to build authority sites, and techniques that you can use with anything online, ClickBank, CPA offers. So we're going to touch on it all. Excited to see you guys, and I will see you inside. Cheers, guys.